It looks like it's going to be picked up by Kaufman, who's going to reset. Sam Summerall, got your other midi. Probably Noah Kaufman. Attacker's going to be Balin Bardo. He looks inside for Sam's. Tries just tapping it and misses. Their goalie picks it up, and he's outside his crease, so he's being chased around by Benjamin Hardikoff and still scrambling. The wind is picked up significantly. Kingfisher picks it up, and they're advancing up the far side. If you're watching, Kingfisher is going to be attacking to your left. We are defending. Kingfisher crosses center with Jackson Summerall in pursuit. Noah Kaufman challenging. Ball's on the ground. Ball's on the ground. Kaufman picks up the leaks ball, and he takes it back the other way over. So he's advancing. Looks like Bardo. Fadley. That was to Hardikoff who took the shot, but it went down to the ground. This is Bardo fighting for it. Kingfisher gets it loose, tries flipping it to one of their players in the crease. Not great. Chase Adelano in, and he's taking it around. He works it up the top. Tries putting on a burst of speed. Flips it for Callan Evans. Missed him. Balin Bardo scooped it up and shot, but it went long. It's Hardikoff off the back line. I apologize, I don't have a scoreboard up. I think that was just my failure to prepare. But it's 0-0 in the first quarter. Hardikoff trying to work, trying to find a seam. Some Kingfisher players. Balin Bardo scores. I like being mocked. Chase Adelano on the draw. He's advancing. He's got Hetlet and Evans. Fadley set up for a shot, then pulled it down. He fires it out for Adelano. Works it up for Callan Evans. He goes to flip it in for McKeever. Fadley has it behind for an opening, keeping it low. He turns it for Adelano, who fires. It's knocked away. Loose in front of their goal. Fadley challenges when their goalie comes out to look for an open seam, and it gets loose. It's picked up by Hetlet. He fires. Their goalie stops it. Their goalie fires it point to point for one of their middies, who sends it to their attackers. Callan Evans out to the outside. Defenders look like it's going to be Battershell, Chad Fox. Zeiler picks it up, sends it forward. And the ref calls it. Fadley went to pick it up, and I think, not sure if it was the trip or that was a makeup call for just after the trip. I'm not sure who's going to get sent for that. Didn't see the call. Yep. So we're going to be man up, I believe. Sam's is going to be in. Noah Kaufman's going to be in. Hartkopf is going to be in. Looks like Fadley's going to take it when the ref opens play. Fadley sends it for Kaufman, who fires. It goes wide, where it's picked up by Bardo on our side. Sam's going to set the screen. Bardo fires and gets one by. He worked it off the screen off of Sam's and saw a shot. I believe it's 1-0 Thunder. So I think starting off this game, we're going to be back to regular defenders defending and attackers attacking. Of course, Zyler Coxing. Bacchus, Chad Fox, and Luke Batter your defenders. Noah on the drive. Doesn't quite push through him like he mowed the quasi defenders. But that's picked up by Benjamin Hartkopf, and he's off to the races. Put down, pick back up. He works around for McKeever. McKeever to Jackson Summerall, who tried getting it inside. Sam's trying to play it, scoops it up, resets. Fadley for the far side spins out of his defender. He fires it and it's beaten up by a couple of sticks. Hop free for Hartkopf. Fadley and Hartkopf end up picking it up. Fadley to the corner. Puts it up, takes it down. He works it back behind the net. Summerall breaks free from that position. Fadley trotting around the corner. From he goes to take a long shot and hits the frame. Summerall picks it up back behind their goal. Summerall goes to take a step on his defender, runs into a wall. Let's see, and he scores. Summerall. Looks like Summerall's going to stay back in the attack with McKeever, Bardo. For making midfielders, Callan Evans. Looks like a lot Inlet. Defenders Chad Fox, Zane Waters. Move it forward, it's Adelano. He's up the center. Little turn of speed. Fires it for McKeever, who is able to get it past the defender and the goaltender. A real good seeing eye shot by Carson McKeever. I believe that's 3-0. All right. McKeever comes off. I think Fadley's going to stay in, so it's Fadley, Summerall, Bardo as your attackers. Ball gets loose, headed their way. He's working around Hatlett. And there's a whistle. Saying that's the end of first. Okay, that was the end of the first. Rowdy, could you get my drink, please? Sorry, I forgot it over there. All right, start the second. I believe it's 3-0. Thank you, ma'am. Midfielder's going to be Callan Evans, Chase Adelano, Owen on the draw. But the Kingfisher comes up, advances to the far side, for their forward, the far corner. He tries to work it inside. They try and take it to the top, but it's broken up by Hetlet and Adelano. Hetlet's advancing up the field for Adelano. Adelano goes center, and he sees Bardo. Bardo does a spin move, tries to get a seam, his shot's blocked. Kingfisher picks up and takes it wide where he's Hetlet in pursuit, and it goes out of bounds. All right. We're doing some serious substituting with Sams. Coming in Fadley crosses field. He looks for Bardo, who's just able to get ground. It's loose. Still raking. Kingfisher comes up and Fadley bodies him, and he puts it back down. Jackson Summerall recovers the loose. He spins inside his defender, fires, and they're
Shoot. What happened?
Sorry.
Okay, we're good.
It's okay. All right, so Jackson Summerall fires it up net front for Sams. He gets knocked down. He flips it wide for Benjamin Harkov, who fires a knee high that gets in. I believe that's 4. All right, so we're going to reset. Your mids are going to be Sams, Noah Kaufman on the face-off. Kaufman drives it forward, but it's on the ground, raked up by Kingfisher. He tries working loose to get clear of Hardkopf. Sends it up the far line. Noah Kaufman in pursuit, and he goes down. And there's a whistle and a flag. And that's going to be on Kaufman, his zealous pursuit. Ended up with a penalty. It will be man down. Middies will stay Hardkopf and Sams. As Kingfisher takes it in from out of bounds from the far side. They go center. Broken up nicely by Hardkopf. Kingfisher recovers. They fire a pass with 2 in pursuit, and it's going to be Sams from the sidelines. Sams up the sideline, dodging it, and one of their long stickers is able to knock it loose. And it's out. Kingfisher aren't. No, it's going to be Ankeny Thunder. Ball's going to be taken in by Zane Waters. He flips to Sam's at midfield. He's going to trot it in, looking, flips it for Summerall. He's going to cross field, looking for a seam, working two defenders, fires it, and gets under the goalie. Jackson Summerall with a low shot score. Roddy! She's over there. So your attackers, Ryan Fadley, Benjamin Hardkopf, Carson McKeever. It's going to be Noah Kaufman. He's going to drive. He's still driving, takes a couple of swats. He gets it to Carson McKeever, and we're going to have a whistle. It's okay. It's okay. I think it's 5. I think we're going to be man up, so middies are going to be. It's a flip to Fadley, who tries shaking the two defenders. Ball's on the ground, but back up. Fadley picks it up. He's looking for setup. He's got a couple of people trying to get in. Kingfisher's covering well. Wind has picked up significantly. It's the outside. Another one from Benjamin Hardikoff looking for that outside shot that he sneaked in a couple times, and it's out of bounds. I think I'm told 3 minutes, but I'm not sure. Kingfisher's going to start it in from there, and Carson McKeever in coverage. Ryan Fadley for the outlet. And McKeever's defense puts it back out of bounds, and it's to Ankeny, where Fadley's going to bring it in. He fires it long, but it gets past Balin Mardo, and it's going to be out of bounds. So it's still going to be batter shell. St. Waters. I believe that's Chad Fox. Yep, Chad Fox the far side. Oh, Hetland challenging as Kingfisher penetrates. They flip it up to their top and fire it through. Zeiler picks it up. Zeiler fires long right into the catch of McKeever. He flips it forward for Benjamin Hardkoff, who bounces one off the frame, and he recovers his own rebound. Lets everyone else catch up. Hardkoff flips for Fadley. Shows high, keeps it. Turns. He's getting bodied by two Kingfisher, but that frees up Balin Bardo with a long pole, and he fires it. They slid a defender into Fadley to try and double coverage him, which broke loose Bardo. Fadley saw it, made him pay. I believe that's going to be 6. So we're going to have Hetland on this side as a midi. I believe it's going to be Noah off the drive. Adelano loose. Kaufman advancing. Tries to spin. We're told 30 seconds left in the second period. Noah fires, but he gets tipped high. It's into the netting. Still just getting a lot of wind noise, and I apologize if that's all you can hear from me. Jackson Summerall on the defense won't let Kingfisher get easy up. They fire long, and that's going to be how's the wind up there? My wife up in the thin air of the top of the ladder to get a better view of the field. We apologize for wind noise in the picture, but we are the great central plains of northern Cedar Rapids, Marion. It's somewhat windy and a lot windy. It's some form of soccer megaplex with a lacrosse field tucked in here. And the soccer people have all had enough for the day, and we're still out here. All right, so we're going to do a little bit of the change up again. These are looking like midfielders rolling to defense with Chase Adelano as a long stick, Noah Kaufman as a long stick, and is that Balin Bardo? That is Balin Bardo as your defense. Oh, and we're switching ends. So if you're watching, we'll be defending to your right and attacking to your left. Goalie, of course, is going to be Siler Cox. So your attacking crew is going to be your defenders, Pierce, St. Waters, Chad Fox, and Bacchus. Defense is making the attacks. We'll see what we do with fielders. Referees did not give a lot of break. Great respect. Called a very good game. And I would so let's do that. Wind appears to be picking up significantly. I believe Dorothy's house just passed, but I'm not sure. I'm going to have to brace the ladder here soon, or my wife is going to be falling into the friendly fans and family of. Looks like our kids are going to be Luke Battershell, Callan Evans, and Carson McKeever. Kingfisher brings some huddle and comes out. Your defenders are going to be Chase Adelano, Noah Kaufman, and Bardo? Yeah. Callan Evans is going to be off the face-off. Ref sets him up after discussion with them. Instruction. Callan on the drive. Kingfisher gets it on a spin. Battershell in pursuit. He's looking for a lane. Noah Kaufman, Evans combined to put the ball on the ground. Holes in the hands of the midfielders is just interesting. Kingfisher's able to get it, clear it, and they're setting up to the near side. Batter shell out. Bardo challenging. They flip it behind. Kingfisher taking their time, setting up a play, trying to cut somebody loose. Noah Kaufman on charge to break that up. And there's the flag. I believe Kingfisher's going to get a free play, and the penalty will be on Kaufman. Trying to look for what he signaled. Couldn't tell if he went with a hold or interference. Not sure. Noah Kaufman will be out for a moment before Din Evans, McKeever, Bardo, Battershell. Looks like Adelano on the far side. Kingfisher in. They try to go long, and it is picked off, or knocked down anyway, by Adelano with long stick. Battershell comes through, but Kingfisher is able to recover. They're trying to break to the near side with Carson McKeever in pursuit. Kingfisher trying to set something up. They go long to try and switch fields. Adelano picks off a pass for the corner with that long pole, sends it very long, and I think that's going to go out of bounds. But good read, good extension of the pole with Adelano. Kingfisher sends it across his midfield. Sam's is in. Kingfisher pass it. Hardakoff knocks it loose. It goes across mid for Roman Bacchus. He flips it back to Hardakoff. Loads up and is caught from behind by a defenseman. He tries to send it to the Waters. Chad Fox is barging his way through a couple of Kingfisher players. He tries going over the top and launches. Their goalie stops it. Their goalie flips out. And Zane Waters is challenging. Flips it forward. And Kingfisher's able to cross center. I think Tig is now defender. And Kingfisher trying. Tig having. Kingfisher fires. It takes the pole. Sams is out trying to challenge. Kingfisher screening. And they get caught with the illegal screen. Zeiler flips it forward for Bardo. Crosses midfield with his long pole. Jackson Summerall's one of our attackers now. Bardo flips it for Waters. His shot's blocked wide, and Jackson Summerall's taken on the far side. Jackson will bring it inbounds, far corner. Hetlett. Nope, pulling Hardkoff. We're sending in Battershell. We're sending in McKeever. Jackson Summerall fires, but their goalie's able to take it straight down. Zane Waters challenging for it. He scoops it with Chad Fox there to assist him. He's driving in, gets it tapped away, picks it back up. Jackson Summerall's in the attack. Out to Summerall. Waters. Waters goes in for a screen. Nice screen. Jackson Summerall gets it. Fires. Cuts it outside of the net. Not sure what that was. Flips it out. Summerall on the defense. Collects. Sets up. Fires center for Fox. And it's Battershell who scores it. It got loose from Fox. Battershell was right there to collect the fire from straight up the pipe. I'm not sure if that's 6 or 7. So midfield's going to be Fadley running a long stick. Taking the draw is going to be McKeever, and it's going to be Hedman on the far side. Defenders are Sams, Kaufman, and Evans. Zyler and goal, of course. Attackers are Rowan Bacchus, Chad Fox, and Jackson Summerall. Keever sets up for the draw. Off positions. Ball's placed. And discussion. Keever flipped it high. Fadley collects. He's looking long ball. He's getting whacked for his efforts. He flips it forward for Bacchus. He tries to center it for Hetlet or for Fox. It's worked around. Ball's loose. Picked up by Jackson Small. It was high for Fadley. Fadley far side for Hetlet, and it goes out of bounds. Kingfisher started with Jackson Summerall defense, and it's immediately picked up by Fadley. Flips it in for Bacchus, who gets swatted pretty hard. Sound of things. Waters. Chad Fox gets loose for Carson McKeever. Bill Bacchus had a pretty close shot, and the defender also took a shot at him unintentional. Confident, but it sounded ugly from here. Jackson inbounding it from the far side after the headline. He flips it for Chad Fox. Their goalie's able to take the momentum, but can't stop the complete force, and it goes in under. So goal for Chad Fox, the defender on the attack, and gets the goal. I think it's 8, but it could be 9. Sure it is. Clicker. What's my scoreboard? I'm nothing without my scoreboard. Wait, so we're setting up this. It's going to be Battershell on the draw. Gets Kingfisher rolls over it. And ends up with it. They flip it forward. That's going to be the end of the third. Oh yeah. All right. Pause for the break between the third and fourth periods here in Marion. In Marion, sure. North of Cedar Rapids, in a soccer megaplex. Yep. Now it's just the hardcore, the true lacrosse people, and maybe a soccer fan or two. And right, so we're going to change things up a little bit. It's like Jackson Summerall's going back to defense, and it looks like we're putting Noah Kaufman in the goal. If I've got it right. No, I'm sorry, I'm backwards. Your attackers are going to be Sam's, Summerall, and Kaufman. Your midfielders are going to be Chad Fox, Marcus, Waters. Your defenders are number middies. Kellen Evans, Emerson McKeever, and Hetlett will be your defense for Siler Cox. Wind is still blowing, but he's dropped a couple of degrees, and it's going to be no fun. All right, so there's try by Bacchus. Ball still on the ground. Right, it's picked up by he advances. It's getting worked. He flips it top for Chad Fox. Gets it from Jackson Summerall. It's on the ground. It's get back up. Summerall for his move. Breaks center. It's high for six. And out of bounds. It's a good look by Summerall to see Ty coming in, but just couldn't connect. The inbounds is loose for Noah Kaufman versus two Kingfisher players. Kingfisher comes away with it. Fox challenging. Kaufman challenging. It's picked up by Jackson. He's out. Several defenders. He goes to fire, and it just over. He did a little cone drill, slalom. It's going to be taking it from out of bounds. Sam's to the far corner. To St. Bacchus to Waters. It's back up. Sam's net. Off to Summerall. He's working around. Forced to turn the corner, and he gets the ball sticked away. Ran into a wall. Old Kingfisher there. Shot by Waters. Stopped by their goalie. Flips out to turf where Noah Kaufman's hunting it down. He collects. He's trying to get through. Sands collects it and is running around back behind the net looking for somebody open. We did a quick change of midfielders, I think, and so he's on them come in. That's picked up Bardo. Flips it high for Fadley, who tracks it down. And it's out of bounds. Long stick hit. Fadley's thing. The pressure defense was the loose ball. Kingfisher's advancing. Battershill challenging. Kingfisher slows it down and sets it up. Tries to fire it in. So there one, covered by Evans on the defense. He fired it. It's flipped high, and Battershell cuts between two and scoops it up. He's advancing. He flips it long, but it's a little high for Kaufman, and it looks like it's going to. Nope. He gets it before it rolls out of bounds. He's in the deep corner looking for the setup. Kaufman to Fadley in the top. He works his way in. He goes to fire, and it's a little wide. It's out of bounds. It's going to be picked up by Hartman. Fadley tries to dump it over, but there makes the stop. Nice goalie. He tries flipping it out with Sam's in pursuit. Sam's collects. Kaufman. It's on the ground. Fadley trying to rake. Markov tries, fires low, and it's out. Kingfisher on the bounce. Sam's on the defense, trying to hunt him down. And he sticks it down and away. And there's a flag. Okay. Oh, okay. Tide gets called. What I thought was. So Kingfisher's going to be on the advantage after Tide. Kingfisher takes the midfield. The hardworking sunburned refs say, let's play. Kingfisher working with the advantage. Bardo challenging. We got Battershell in. We've got Hatlet in. Kingfisher tries going in, tries flipping it, and it goes over. With Zeiler in pursuit. I don't. All right, Hetlet's going to take it in from the end line. He's off to the races. He flips it for Bacchus. He's in the corner for, I think that was Kaufman. Nope, Zane Waters. Kingfisher takes it, fires it. Nice pass. Kaufman in pursuit, challenging. Ball's down. Kaufman pulls and collects, and he's headed in. Bacchus. Bacchus to Battershell, looking for something to develop. And the long stick. Yeah, but no. Battershell used the long stick a little high. Kingfisher tries launching him into the out of bounds up the side. Yeah, Artikoff on the defense there. So Balin Bardo. Balin Bardo advancing. Long stick. He tries to shake his defender. Flips for Bacchus. He tries turning. Fisher kicks it clear. Off turns in favor. Chad Fox picks up. He drives. Side for Zane Waters, who shoots. With a wide hands. This is going to be Hartkoff Hardikoff looks inside, tries to find Eduardo. Bacchus picks it up, tries turning on his defender. Point for Hardikoff, who fires, but it's just to the outside. Their goalie picks it up, it's looking long. He throws it for Fadley with the pickup and that long stick. Great read by Fadley. He's just going to walk it in, but goalie came out to challenge the long stick. Changed the angle. Inbounds. Hardikoff fires. Other side. Ball's down. Bacchus picks it up. He's not being challenged. Tying is in. Didn't see that swap, but not sure. Hoping he's midi. So flipped it out to Sams. He tries to turn the corner on his guy. He sends it high for Chad Fox, who fires and gets bombed away. And back into the corner for Bacchus. Box to Fadley. Fadley tries turning on his person. He flips high for Jackson Summerall, who's looking for a seam. He moves around a couple of people but gets bodied away. He picks up his own down. He fires it and it sneaks past the goalie. Jackson read that nicely. Summerall. I think that's game. Didn't hear the horn again. All right, Rowdy, start packing up, please.